Well, hello there folks, and welcome back to the channel with me, Matt, on the Troubles YouTube channel. We're in the Peak District today, doing something a little bit different. We're going to be doing a hiking trail. I did buy a book, which is like the top 10 places to viewpoints in the Peak District, and I forgot to bring the book with me. It's like it gives you direct descriptions on where to go, and a map as well to follow. Brought everything else with me apart from that, so we're using the All Trails app to find a walking route that is similar to it. It's the closest one I could find to it from what I remember, so we're going to be following that instead, which from what I can tell from the map is the same thing, but just like with part of it cut off. We're cutting part of it out basically. Yeah, I'm a numpty for forgetting the map, but yeah, it's a very, very busy walk. There's a lot of people on it, on this path, so I'm not going to be talking too much. I'm just going to be trying to get a lot of scenic views, and yeah, hopefully it'll make for a different kind of video basically, but I will try and stop and give updates as and when I can. But yeah, let's see some fantastic views hopefully. Let's go. Shortly after starting the walk, there was a sign saying that one of the paths was closed, so I am sort of trying to get around the issue and find a way around it basically. We've come to this very steep incline, and according to the map it is the right direction, but no one else is coming up this way. But yeah, we'll see where it leads to. Gosh, I'm out of breath already. Oh, I need to do it though. I need to get fit. Well, what goes up must come down. We're starting to head down rather steeply now, but I think this is connecting back onto the path that we should be on. So yeah, let's get going and join the crowd. There's literally hundreds of people. Another update, the path wasn't closed, I just read it wrong, so I've just added a load onto the journey, but yeah, I feel a bit stupid, but that extra little adventure was quite fun, and plus it sort of adds on what this map took off the other map, if that makes any sense, so it's evened out, I'd say. We're on this trail, we're next to a little river now. Can't really see it from here, but I'm sure we will join up with it any moment, and you'll be able to see it better. Okay, so there's some cows grazing. It's a little bit of a phobia of mine because I've heard some horror stories about them. They're pretty docile, but they can just turn. And it's that unpredictability that I'm never sure about them. So we're sort of going slightly off the path, running parallel to it. I think we'll be fine. Oh, no, I am going to have to go in amongst them. They're looking at me. I feel like I should make a will right here. We survived. Yeah, we bypassed successfully. You can, I know you can. It's completely irrational, but that's what a phobia is, isn't it? Irrational. Yeah. Anyway, the river. We can go right up to it now. Woohoo! Most secure gate award in the world goes to... Well, I can hear the roaring water emerging. There is a bridge coming up that we are crossing. I don't think it's just yet though, but it does sound like water rapids. Let's see. Well, according to the map, it's a straight run back to the car park from here, so I can spend less time staring at said map and more time enjoying the trail and seeing what pictures we can get. We're going slightly uphill. Well, we're going fully uphill, but we're going at an angle, so it's not quite as steep, which is what we like. Okay, so first things first, this is the book that I was going on and on about that I forgot to take with me. The top 10 walks to Viewpoints. And we went for the first one, which was the Monsal head one. Don't know how well you'll be able to see it, but yeah, that's basically where we started. We went over there, we did the little loop around. It's really hard to actually point to it without blurring it and whatever. But yeah, so we started here, go over the viaduct there, and then you sort of loop round. And then I'm not sure where that is meant to go. I didn't really see another path, but you go all the way down there around, and I assume that's under the tunnel, and then come back up. But we didn't do that because we didn't have this map, so we would have been guessing completely. But what we did do, if you're just trying to remember the pattern of that path, what we did do, the green outline is where we were meant to go, and the blue line is where we actually went. So we did follow the green line for the most part. We've got a bit of a squiggly bit next to the river, but yeah, we've clearly made up our own path up here, didn't we? But like I said earlier on, it did sort of even out with the distance that we walked. Maybe the map in the book is a little bit further, whoops. But then the way we walked, we went up that very, very steep bit. So I'm classing it as evening out, but it was still a good walk. Yeah, so stay tuned for more from this book. It's been fun. It's actually quite a good book, actually. We've got some other walks planned from this book. Bit bigger. It's not quite as detailed as the other one, but yeah, we'll be doing a few walks from this possibly, and other routes as well. And then, you know, the occasional one from that book. I'm waffling, but I hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to see more of this kind of stuff, then feel free to subscribe and all that jazz. We've got some interesting things planned. It's not just walks, not just geocaching that we're going to be doing. There's going to be some other things coming as well. So yes, but if you do like these walks, then I do have more planned. So feel free to subscribe. And enough waffle. Thank you very much, and bye for now.